Hey everybody, Jen here of Gen X Website Design and Strategy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a subheading to a list section so that instead of looking like this, it'll look like this. If you're watching this tutorial, you probably already know what a list section is, but I'm just going to start at the beginning anyway. So to add a list section, you go over to Edit, select Add Section, and unfortunately, Squarespace doesn't actually have list section listed as an option. You kind of have to search for it. And what I've done here is I've just selected team because I know that I can find a list section in team. And the way that you can tell a list section is it's going to have the letter I up in the upper right hand corner. So I really like them, not only because, yes, it is easy to add your content and even rearrange content, but the layout is very clean. It looks good on desktop and it formats really well on mobile as well. So I'm just going to select this list section. And I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty on this tutorial about all of the different ways you can edit the design or the style of a list section. That's not the purpose of this tutorial. The purpose of this tutorial is to show you how to add a subheading to a list section, because right now it's not an option. So if you go over to Edit Content and then select Content and then select Title, you're going to go to the end of this line. Of course, you're going to put your own copy in here, but I'm just going to leave this as is for this tutorial. Go to the end of the line and hit Return, not a soft return. This code will not work with a soft return. It has to be a hard return. And then you just add your copy. Okay, great. So I'm going to select Save, going to exit out of here, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down, select Custom Code and Custom CSS. Now copy the code below this video and paste it right here. Awesome. See what just happened? Now you can further customize this code. So what I've done is I just changed the font size to 22 pixels, but you can change it to wherever you want. Maybe you want 30 pixels, a little bit bigger. Maybe you want 20 pixels. I think I had 25. Maybe it was 22. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then you can even change the font family. Now, if you don't want to change the font family, you can just take this line right out and it's just going to use the same font as the heading font. But I wanted to use the body font for this, so I'm going to do that. And then you can change the color. So you might even want the subheading to be a different color from the main heading. And you would just change it right there. And that's it. Select Save and you are done. Awesome. I hope you guys found that helpful. And if you did, please give this video a like. Consider subscribing to my channel. Maybe share this with someone who could use some help with this. And remember, web design is really fun, but without a strategy, a beautiful website will only get you so far. I invite you to check out my heart-centered website strategy kit. I'll include the link below this video, where you can get a clear content strategy for your website or your client's website that will attract the people that you serve best so that you can show up confidently and grow in your business. Thanks for watching, guys.